Hi everyone and welcome back to the Ryze Up Tournament 2012 as we broadcast live to you the Twisted Fate Bracket Finals versus We Give the Best Leashes against Team Bumblebee Tuna. What we're going to do right now is give you a little team introduction. I will be introducing We Give the Best Leashes. For the players on the team are Andrew himself, Yo Mother, Yo Nephew, Yo Niece, and Stop Taking My Name. Their substitute is Mick Misplay, or as it listed is Your Mother, but Your Mother is participating in this match, so we'll just use Mick Misplay as a substitute for now. A little bit about the team. The Yo's in the team, Yo Mother, Yo Nephew, and Yo Niece, grew up next to each other. They've been lifelong friends. And Stop Taking My Name and Andrew himself are personal friends. I believe Stop Taking My Name is the only one they don't know. They met him online. They've been playing for a long time. Yeah, Stop Taking My Name is the only one they don't know IRL. Andrew himself is friends from high school or middle school. As far as their gameplay style, they're pretty dynamic. They weren't really specific on certain roles. The substitute that was named was given as a support role, but since that person isn't playing, we're not really sure what we're going to see from them. So it'll be really interesting to see what they play.
And on Bumblebee Tuna's side, we have it was Chiochi,
Yep.
Lord Dodal, Darth Dave, Master Fapper 2, and the Dom.
The Dom,
Or
yes.
the Dome, we're not sure. And their sub was Alador. Alador's not in this match, though. As far as we know, Chiochi likes to play ADs. He didn't specify if he was playing melee or ranged AD, so I have to see if he's going to be a top or a carry. But Darth Dave also does top 2, so actually I'm thinking Chiochi is definitely going to be the AD carry. And then Lord Dodo does their mid. So Master Fapper and the Dom are the only ones we don't know. Those would be either the jungle or the support. As far as we know, they're using this tournament as a launching point to try to get into the Go for LOL tournaments that are on Sunday for the ESL. And a couple of pieces of information is Chiochi likes a more bizarre play, but his team actually likes a more traditional meta style. So we'll have to see if any of his interesting plays get into the match. And other than that, he is doing I think it's a bachelor's or a master's in game design, and he wants to go into like esports and the pro scene. And then like Darth Dave and I believe Master Fapper 2 are in med school.
Yes, I believe they're college friends.
Yeah. So as for what they do, well, they seem to have most roles. So I know they all know how to play a little bit of everything, but they stick to more, this is my role, this is what I'll do. So we're going to definitely check it out.
All right, so let's get started.
Okay, so we're going to start the match here and get to pick some bands. Start talking about that and see what they're going to go for. We don't have any information about what champions they actually play normally, so we'll have to see what they're going for and assume that they're going to go for bands that are just more about.
Looks like we have Cassiopeia is going to be banned.
So it looked like We Got the Best Leashes are the first ones to pick, or the first ones to ban, so they're going to get the first pick.
I believe that's Bumblebee Tuna who got the first pick. Or first ban,
it's banning now. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I looked at my screen and okay, so yeah. Bumblebee got the first ban, so they're going to get the first pick. So they shut down Cassiopeia for mid.
Looks like we give the Best Leashes, which I'm going to refer to now as We Give, wants to ban Maokai.
And then Aramis. So 2 jungles and 2 really good tanks already out of the picture here. So we're not sure if those are specified bans or, I think all these champions are all really strong anyway, so I'm not too surprised by the bans.
Looks like they're going to ban Sona.
Now, normally a lot of teams like to ban one of the major healers and then force one of the others, so that's probably the one they were thought was the most dangerous against their composition.
Well, since Bumblebee is going to have, who got the first ban, they might be going for, or We Give the Best Leashes, might be going for Soraka.
Right.
And they're going to ban Skarner, a really strong jungle. So it looks like they're really trying to focus on strong jungles with these bans.
Now, one thing though is they have.
And Cassidy.
Okay, so they banned Cassidy, and that means that we have the potential for a Shaco, which is really dangerous.
Yeah, we'll have to find out if someone's going to capitalize on that. But now we see Bumblebee Tuna is going to get the first pick. Who will they choose?
So it's all just APs and jungles that they're afraid of. They're not afraid of any ADs.
Looks like we're going to have a Kog'Maw. Now we'll see if Yo Mother and Andrew himself are going to choose. Ooh, a Heimerdinger.
I haven't seen a Heimerdinger in a long time.
Wow. Looks like Yo Mother is going for a Volibear and a Heimerdinger. Oh, we're switching it up. A Poppy. Let's see. Or Teemo. Jaina. Beer. Switching all over the place. What are they going to pick?
Okay, so we got a Graves. That's going to be their AD carry for bottom, which Graves is really good.
Yeah.
Now, Graves versus Kog'Maw. I'd say Kog'Maw probably wins it in the earlier part, but then Graves, well, I don't know, because Kog'Maw has really good early game, not as great of a mid game, and then a really great late game, and Graves is kind of the same way. So
looks like Andrew himself is going to choose Morgana.
Oh, I forgot about Morgana. Yeah, she
is
a super strong mid.
All right, is someone going to pick up Soraka soon?
Yeah, we haven't had any supports picked yet, which is because normally people like to pick their bottom lane first. Okay, so we have a Janna. Now, Janna Kog'Maw, if they go with that, she has a shield, which increases attack damage also, so that could be really good as a combination. Not to mention, Kog'Maw has a lot of distancing, and Janna has a lot of controlling from the distance.
That's
so
true.
They'll be able to maintain a good zoning.
Looks like they want their jungle to be Nocturne.
Okay, so they're going for more of a damage jungle. Nocturne doesn't normally build tanky, but he's really great at ganking, and he can also do some really great counter jungling.
Yeah, especially with his ulti. He can really shut down the teams from knowing what's going on all across the map because his ultimate is preventing you from seeing the map for a short period of time. All right, looks like we're going to see an Udyr. That's a really strong counter jungle, too.
I was going to say, Udyr's a perfect pick against Nocturne. That's a really even jungle. So I think Udyr probably has... His jungle is going to be a little better on jungling, counter jungling, warding, and stealing, while Nocturne has an easier time of lane ganking.
And it looks like Leona is going to be choosing for their tank and support.
Okay, so yeah, she could either go bottom support because of all the stuns and stuff she has, or she can be played top. I would probably suspect a bottom just because she's almost like a Blitzcrank in that sense.
Yeah.
That she has a lot of control, or like an Alistair. And her top farm, I haven't seen a Leona farm top, so...
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of Leona's play, to be honest with you. But that's a pretty good choice. She does have a lot of control. She can put off quite a bit of damage.
Now, like we said, we know Lord Dodal's generally their mid, and Darth Dave is going to be their top. So let's see. It's hard, because since we don't know where Leona's going to go, they may not know either. So Darth Dave's going to have a problem of deciding what he wants to go. Does he want to pick something that's going to be good against Leona, or pick something that is more like average good for top lane, and then hope that Stop Taking My Name doesn't pick something that's going to really counter him well?
Let's see what they decide on.
Now, against the Morgana, unfortunately, I'd say the best mid against that would be Cassiopeia, but they banned that.
Yeah.
So they have to get someone that has a good range and has a lot of great harass, so that way Morgana can't get that lock-in. And I'd have to say something that doesn't have as many skill shots would be really good.
Looks like Darth Dave has chosen Shyvana for top.
Shyvana's a really good top, and against Leona, Shyvana is pretty tanky, but she does more damage than Leona. So that would be really good. Not to mention she can use her ult as an escape mechanic if required.
Looks like we're going to see Galio.
Yeah, Galio can do a pretty good mid. He has a slow. He keeps everything at range, which is really nice.
And that might help against Morgana, too, if he keeps her at range.
Yeah, and he has a shield, and he can put that on allies also, I believe.
And that taunt can set up for a really powerful gank once he gets level 6.
Unfortunately, though, the problem is I think that... Team We Give has a great AoE team. They want you to be drawn in, especially with their last pick being a Jarvan. Okay, so Jarvan, I think, well, he's kind of like Leona. He can kind of do a little bit of everything. He can be a support, but he's normally a top.
I think we're going to see him in the top and Leona taking a more support role. Yeah.
Okay, so if we're going by each lane specifically by themselves, I would say bottom lane, we got Janna Kog'Maw versus what we believe is going to be Leona and Graves. I think that Janna Kog'Maw is going to have a slightly better farm time, and the Graves Leona's going to have to play the most zoning. Janna's zoning isn't as good as Leona's, but Janna has a lot more safety mechanisms for running away.
Yeah.
And then if we're going by jungles, they're both, like we said, pretty even, and that'll be a really interesting thing to see where they go and how they gank. Since bottom lane is going to be, I think, kind of in the middle area, I don't think we're going to see one team push really far. So ganks on bottom will be, I think, not as many unless they decide to play really aggressive. And then top lane is going to be, like, if we are correct, it's going to be Jarvan versus Shyvana. Honestly, I'm probably going to give that lane to Shyvana to start. And then Jarvan will start to get tanky, and he'll be able to hold off from her damage. And his initiation is going to be really good. So
Yeah.
I think she's going to be put into a position where she's going to own the lane, but then get ganked. And that's
Oh, yeah.
really
As
deadly.
soon as Jarvan gets level 6, he can pin her down, have Udyr come up, and just take her out.
And then mid lane with Morgana and Galio, I'd say if Morgana just sticks to farming and not as much on super harass until she gets 6, she'll be fine. But I don't know if his ult... He has to ult before she does. So, and not to mention that draws her in. So even if he ults, if he doesn't kill her, then she ults, and like if she has Hourglass, she hits Hourglass, and then he's stuck.
Yeah, and if Udyr's right by, he can come in and grab.
I'm gonna say in the beginning, since Galio's a little tankier, I'm gonna give the lane to him. But then once it gets past 6 and farm starts kicking in for Morgana's definitely going to be winning that lane.
Both these teams really scale well into the late game too, so this could be a really long match.
Okay, so now we can talk about summoner spells. For 80 carries, we have a flash and a what is it?
It is the
cleanse.
Cleanse.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. So flash and cleanse versus a flash and exhaust. I think that's actually perfect. That means that Kog'Maw has a way to get out of that exhaust.
Yep.
And not to mention, if we have Leona on bottom also, that's another exhaust. So they could get one and then cleanse it and then get the other one after the cleanse drops. But that's still a really big waste. So I think that's a really good pick from Kog'Maw.
Yeah, and you don't see a lot of people choose cleanse. Like, I rarely see it in play, so...
Right.
That's a pretty clutch move.
With Janna, she has her clairvoyance, so that means she'll be able to help check bushes and make sure that they don't get into a bad position so Leona can get the jump on them. And, of course, Flash with another good escape mechanic. So the problem is Leona has heal. So that means when Leona goes in, she's all about staying in. She has no way of getting away other than, like, stunning and running. But that could still put her in a bad position, especially if a gank comes up from behind. Because then she has to waste her exhaust as an escape mechanic.
Yeah. However, that high sustain might mean she can hang out in the lane a lot longer, get ahead in levels and CS.
Well,
if it works out,
she's not going to CS.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
If they do decide, they could split the CS, but that's pretty rare, and that's going to starve Graves a lot, and it'll put Kog'Maw way too far ahead. And then on top lane, we have Jarvan. Again, he doesn't have Flash either, so he's going with heal. So he has a great initiate on her, and he has ignite. So that means on summoner spells, he has a lot more. When I jump on you, I'm going to do damage. I'm going to try to kill you. But then if it doesn't work out, or if a gank happens, he's in a bad position. He does have his escape mechanic by using his banner, so maybe he's thinking that that's, in a sense, his flash, and he'll use that as an escape. But if he uses that as an initiate and gets too far down the lane, that's going to become a problem.
Yeah. But those two heals might be key in the late game for team fights. Because sometimes, it doesn't do a lot of health. Like, you don't get a lot from it, especially in the late game. But sometimes that's all you need, and you can win a team fight with a well-timed heal.
Yeah. Okay, so now Shyvana had teleport and flash. So that means she's going to be safe from ganks by using her flash. Oh, God, it did it again.
All right. Well, I don't know why it's doing this for spectator, but we'll just handle it now because we know how. This is very frustrating. We're not sure why spectator mode is doing this. We actually played a game beforehand to make sure it wouldn't do this, and it's still doing it.
Okay, so I'll fix this as soon as we can.
Anyone watching at home has any advice on how to prevent this from happening, please let us know, because we're not actually sure anymore, because we thought we figured it out. We thought that by starting the game before switching our screen resolution, it would cause
after.
Yeah, after we did the screen. No, I thought...
No, you want to do screen resolution first and then start the game up.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, it's just we made the same mistake as last time. So I'll just make sure to fix that for the matches we do later on tonight. But back to what I was talking about, we have a teleport on Shyvana, which means that if dragon timers become important in the match, they're going to have a 5-man dragon if they have a ward there, compared to a 4-man dragon. And Jarvan's going to have to run all the way from top lane to get to that dragon.
Yeah. So they might be able to catch the other team doing a dragon, turn it into a team fight.
Exactly.
We'll let them load, and hopefully we'll be fast enough so we won't miss anything. There we go.
No, we gotta go back because you're on full screen.
Oh yes,
It keeps
blinking,
blinking.
and it blinks. I don't like that. That's really annoying. But
Okay, so now we're all set, so we can definitely use some stuff. We got some pings going on blue, so it looks like Team Bumblebee is setting up to make sure that they're going to protect their blue from an invade.
Yeah, looks like We Give is also doing the same. I don't think we'll see any invades going on as
It also
they're
looks
pretty
like
stable.
that Udyr is starting at wolves. So if Nocturne's starting at blue, he has to wait for the timer to hit up. So Udyr's going to be a little bit ahead. And if We Give the best leashes, gives a really good leash, then it won't be as much of a health problem for Udyr as it normally would be if he was doing it by himself. Also, we got that Graves is up on red to make sure that they don't invade that for We Give.
They're hanging out.
Okay, we just had a clairvoyance go off. Not sure where they CB'd though. It looks like they CB'd the blue, so they see that. Okay, so Nocturne's actually he is starting at wolves.
Yep. Looks like we're not going to see any invades. We're not going to see wolves. So is Udyr.
Okay, so yeah, they did it good. They made sure he got the gold while everyone on the team did get a little bit of experience from that. And then they both should get level 2 off. Yeah, well, they did give him a really good leash.
Oh, wow,
And they backed off just... Well, I don't know. They may have been a little close, but he still did get his level 2, so... Okay, Nocturne's just finishing up his blue also.
He's got his level 2 as well. So Galio and Morgana are going to meet in mid. Leona is going to go bottom with Jarvan, and we're going to have Sia Graves and Shyvana on top.
Okay, so this is actually a pretty interesting thing. We don't see this too much on the lower level elos. Some pro teams like to do these interesting mechanics with how the laning's going, trying to change up the meta and see how it feels. So the problem here is that Shyvana is going to be constantly harassed by Graves because of the range, and that's going to give him early CS control.
Yeah, as he's already gained the level ahead of Shyvana. But
But
she
also,
just picked it up now.
because of bot lane, that also means Kog'Maw is going to have, I think, an easier lane to farm, but it also makes it a lot more dangerous to overextend, because that means Jarvan and Leona can jump on you and knock you down for some really good ganks.
Yeah, it's interesting because Kog'Maw has such great range, but they're so good at pinning you down.
And it looks like they're giving all the CS to Jarvan. So Leona's going to play the support for Jarvan's AD.
Yep. It looks like they want to push. They already warded into Bumblebee's bush. On
Is that actually, look at their vision. I think that might be out of the bush. Yeah, they missed the bush.
But they're already warding up top as well. I don't see any wards for Bumblebee yet. Looks like Udir's coming in to set up a gank on Galio, but he's backing off.
Okay, Graves went back on top.
Yeah, he's back here. Looks like Udir's gonna set up here, but it'll be a while before Graves gets...
I'm a little surprised that Graves went back so early. I don't know, like maybe they fought and Shyvana did a bunch of damage or something, but he's actually losing out on some pretty decent CS, and she's now equaling up to him in the lane. Like,
Yeah,
she's 19, he's 15, but since he has the range, she needs to take as much time as she can.
Looks like Nocturne's coming in. This might start a fight. Here we go.
Okay, Nocturne was a little low, and Udir's really strong, so he's going to have to
chase him down. Is Galio going to come up to meet them? Shyvana's going back. Looks like they're going to get the first blood.
First blood.
First blood goes to We Give. Great job by your nephew and your mother.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like they're harassing. Kog'Maw's taking a lot of damage, which I'm a little surprised about. Okay, and CS-wise, though, he's at 24, Jarvan's at 25. Yeah, so they're even on CS. And then mid-lane CS, we are looking at a 21 Galio for a 24 Morgana. So that's, again, pretty even.
Looks like they're pushing pretty hard. We Give on bottom and mid. But Shyvana's got Graves backed up to his tower.
And first time Shiv's going to go back and see what she does. Honestly, because of the range stress, we may see just straight into okay, went with boots and a couple health potions. I think with that cloth armor, she's going to build Wriggles next.
Alright, looks like Udir's coming in. He's going to get the gank off.
So
Lots of damage and the shield. Kog'Maw's down.
Yeah, he's going to do a little damage, but
yeah, they're still too high up to really get the full wrath of that explosion.
See, that bottom lane, especially with Udyr with his bear stance, that's a lot of control.
Yeah, wow, this is a really interesting play by We Give, and it's looking to be in their advantage right now. They're ahead a little over 1,000 in their gold. Mid's pretty even. Looks like
now also,
Morgana's going to go back.
Udyr and Nocturne both don't require blue a whole ton, so we could start seeing some blues being given to the mid lanes. Galio himself is actually pretty low on mana, so he's probably going to back. Morgana, like you said, just did back, so this is a pretty good time. I think he should have pushed the lane and then back, so that way the tower would have taken some of the money.
So we got a fight going on between Graves and Shyvana.
And a ward for...
Ooh, I think that was a misclick.
Oh, okay,
yep, that was a misclick.
I would say that. That's unfortunate.
Not good at all. Looks like we do have some warding going on in their jungle by Bumblebee. No wards in their jungle for We Give, but Dragon is warded. Not seeing any more wards in the bushes, top or bottom.
Okay, blue just came up for Team We Give, and blue's been up for Team Bumblebee for a little while now.
So, looks like they're pushing the tower again. Graves is coming in.
We got Udyr invading.
Udyr's invading. Is he going to grab their blue? Nocturne's coming in, but he might be able to get it before.
And Morgana's there too. Galio's going to come up to try to protect. Okay, so he's going to back off. Nice.
Looks like they got the protect, but Udyr's coming in. Shyvana sees that. It's going to back off to her tower.
Okay, so that was actually really good because that wasted a lot of time for that Udyr. But, okay, is he going to smite? Yeah, he stole it with a smite.
Nice steal.
Oh,
but they all ganged up on him. They're going to get that blue back. Udyr goes down. Nocturne gets the blue.
That was a good thought from Udyr, but that actually didn't... That wasn't a benefit. They just... It gave him like a second of blue, and they got the kill for it, so... Okay, so Kog'Maw went back and he got his Berserker boots, and he has some armor. So he's going to be doing a little better in that lane. I think he needs some lifesteal, though, if he's going to go pure AD, just because they keep jumping on him. That'll help him a lot.
Blue and red are up for We Give. I'm wondering if we're going to see Graves pick up red, but I know Udyr does well with red as well.
And then mid lane, we got 3 Doran's rings. And on Galio, we have a Chalice, which will help his mana, and then some boots. So Morgana has more damage, but Galio has a little better sustain and maneuverability.
Looks like Bumblebee is starting to ward inside We Gives, and it looks like they're going to set up the gank. Are they going to get it off?
He's not even 6 yet, though, so... And he already bought an Oracle, which is a little surprising. He must be worried about counter warding from Udyr.
Udyr gets can travel all around the map, and they're trying to stave that off by warding inside their jungle. It looks like he's coming down. They're not going to get the gank off Morgana, so Nocturne's going to go back to jungling. Udyr's coming in. I don't think they saw him. No, they don't know he's here yet, because he kind of came in after they were pushed.
The bush and the initiate.
Right, here we go.
Ulti, very good ulti.
That was an excellent ulti. Kog'Maw's going to go down with the flash. Jaina.
They're going to chase.
Oh, wow.
Gets the stun, and then he's going to run off. Oh, no, okay.
Nocturne's coming. Are they going to get Udyr? Nope. Leona and Jarvan are there to save him. They got Jaina. Here comes Galio. And it looks like it's going to be a win for We Give.
So it's nice. They picked up 2 kills from that. And Udyr didn't die. So now first dragon at 10 minutes.
Not bad. Will they come in and steal it, though? Nocturne's right there. Galio's right there. He's going to go back to his lane, but Nocturne's hanging out. They do have the ward in there.
But they backed up that dragon, so that way he can't go for the steal. Unless he wants
to he almost got it. He
was too far away.
Yep.
So it's nice.
Good job by We Give pulling that dragon out, preventing Nocturne from getting that steal.
Okay, so that was at 10 minutes and 30 seconds, so we're going to look at the next dragon at 16:30. Okay, so top lane we got 73 CS versus a 70 for Graves. Graves did pick up his Wriggles, and it looks like Shyvana also picked up Wriggles. So they're even on items, and they both have 1 assist. So
Red is still up for We Give, but it looks like Udyr's finally going to take that. I believe Nocturne has his red.
Yep.
And he had blue for a while, so that's probably burnt out now. Looks like Udyr's coming in. Is he going to get around?
Yeah, Shyvana was really far.
Shyvana sees him, though. She knows he's there. And it looks like she's going to get away.
Okay,
again, each team has a ward in the other team's push. So they want to push pretty hard. Looks like We Give is getting pushed back by Bumblebee.
And they gonna go for the Janna. She stayed too long to kill that ward, and they saw it.
She's coming in, but Kog'Maw's coming in to help her.
Yeah,
Jarvan's backing off, and
since Jarvan didn't go up with it too, he should have followed back and then taken the Kog'Maw, or followed Leona and gone for the kill.
Like Nocturne's coming in to set up a gank.
He finally has 7, so he does have his ultimate.
Well, it looks like he might go back up and help top, which Graves is, or not Graves, Udyr is babysitting for Graves while he went back. Okay. Oh, looks like we got a team fight going on. Kog'Maw went down by Jarvan.
So yeah, that control on bottom lane is winning them that lane.
Oh, absolutely.
It's going to make Kog'Maw suffer his CS. Look at that, 46 to 88. Jarvan has already doubled his CS. He has a BF sword and Berserker, so he's going pure damage.
It's working well. He's coming in. Is he going to get her? No, she's going to make it back to the tower. Looks like Udyr's backed off from top. So I gotta say, a lot of action going on in the bottom lane.
Yeah, normally it's like a big farm fest, but with this one, with all the control they have, they're just doing tons of damage, and this is definitely winning them the game right now. Looking at gold, you know, we're like, that's 5,000 up for Team We Give.
So Shyvana's pushing a lot. So
okay, so we have clairvoyance on red, but it's not up, so no one's there.
Yeah, we have so many fights going on, it's hard to watch them all. But it looks like Graves is sustaining pretty well. So Jarvan's going to go back.
Where's the Nocturne? Oh, okay, he's down in his jungle. Yeah. He's sure. just come back up. And he gave blue to Galio. So that's going to help him mid lane. Of course, he has a chalice, though, so I'm a little surprised that he really needed the blue.
This chalice gives you % back for how much you're missing.
Right. And then in mid lane, Galio. Oh, no, okay, so he has a body hit. He's at 102 compared to 113. She doesn't body.
Nocturne's ulting. He's coming in, but Graves already went back to his tower, and he's going to be fine.
I'm not sure if he didn't get the fear off. And the Udyr, he's coming up from the river. So if they may over engage. If Udyr gets the stun off, they'll get a kill.
Yeah, they got the stun. Is he going to get the kill? No, she flashed into her tower. Nocturne comes up, and it looks like they're both going to live. Galio's coming in. He might be able to taunt now, helping Shyvana and Nocturne get the kill. He's coming in. Morgana's following.
Yeah, and they're all really low, so that's going to be really dangerous if they...
Morgana's going to back off just in time. That's really good. Looks like Graves and Shyvana is going on. Galio's coming in to meet Morgana. There's a lot going on in this match.
Okay, so Leona picked up a Philosopher's Stone starting on the Heart of Gold. And she has a pink ward, so she'll be able to ward Dragon and knock out any wards they have up there. Shyvana just picked up a Ruby for health and some attack damage.
Yeah, both Udyr and Nocturne are getting raised currently.
And
Wraiths, not Wraiths.
Looks like he picked up a Rejuvenation Bead and what's the...
That's the chain.
Okay, so yeah, so you got some armor, getting some survivability. Not to mention that Wriggles is going to give him some survivability too.
So Graves is pushing. Looks like Udyr's coming in to push back. Oh, he's probably going to babysit the lane while Morgana gets some items.
I would say Udyr's going to win that fight. Like, Galio hasn't gone back to buy yet. And Morgana just got her needlessly large rod, so she's going to be doing a lot more damage. And her source boots.
Galio's got to go back soon and pick up some more stuff.
Unfortunately, he was falling a little bit behind on CS, so he's doing the right thing by at least farming the lane and then maybe backing after that.
And he's going to send his minions to die by the tower, which will hopefully prevent some CS from Morgana. Looks like she's going to help him, or Udyr, grab blue.
I don't know if that was a mistake
or
if she was just helping him. Yeah, they did clear... Nocturne cleared a ward in that tri-bush earlier. And it looks like they're setting
here comes
up...
Dragon.
Okay, so both teams are aware of the Dragon timer, which is good.
Yep. They're all grouping up around. We'll see someone engages. They're going to wait, try and get the team out of position.
Ooh, Nocturne may go down to try to... Okay, they're far enough down to where they're on the ward, but they're clearing it right now because she used that pink ward. So now they don't have any vision on where the enemy team is for that Dragon. They only
This is what... Oh, here we go. Team fights.
Okay, so Leona or... Okay, starts. Good ult.
Wow. Bumblebee's taking a lot of damage. We got an ult from Nocturne. He goes down from Morgana. We got an ult from Jarvan. Nocturne goes down. Jaina goes down. Morgana goes down. Galio goes down. And it looks like we have a fight between Shyvana and Udyr.
Down here too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Okay,
Kog'Maw goes down.
Nice, they picked up the kill too. That put them really far ahead.
Wow. That's a great team fight for We Give.
And now they can pick up Dragon.
Yeah, and yeah, there's no one there to contest it except for Shyvana, who's having trouble with Graves.
That was a 4-for-1 trade.
Wow.
And second Dragon. And red is up for blue team. So they could steal that too if they wanted to right now.
They are going into their jungle. Looks like they are gonna hang out.
Okay, so
and
back
back.
there.
Although Bumblebee does see this, they won't grab him in time.
Unless he had his ult. If he had his ult, he could have gone in and started it, but then he would have been guaranteed in a 1v2 situation, so he wanted to wait until at least Galio got down there.
So they're gonna come in. But Jarvan already knows they're coming and is backing up.
Okay, so on CS, Kog'Maw is catching up to Jarvan a little bit, but Jarvan is still, he was so far ahead before that he's still really far ahead. And then jungle CS is relatively even, but we got some magic resist on Nocturne, and it looks like he's going Rodwins on Udyr, which is going to be really good. That's going to make him super tanky for them, and their team is already really tanky with Leona and all her stuns and Jarvan too. So
looks like things are going to go back to normal.
it looks like
Morgana and Galio, Kog'Maw, Jaina with Leona and Jarvan.
Graves picked up a pickaxe, so he's going to be doing a bit more damage. He could go either Madrid's, which I don't think he'll go Madrid's because they only have Galio as their super tanky, so that's probably going to be built into an Infinity Edge. And Leona picked up an Oracle, so now she can start clearing wards.
That looks like she's trying to go to that tri-bush, but Chochi's there to stop her. But she's going to get in there anyway. Grab that ward. Is she going to see the one in the bush here?
No, that's hers, right?
No, it's Bumblebee's.
Sorry, it's hard to tell. The blue and purple look so close, and since I'm colorblind, it's really hard to tell.
Looks like Udyr's coming down. It's going to be...
Yeah, their ward just ended up. They probably...
Looks like we got a fight between Nocturne and Udyr.
And Jarvan...
Jarvan's coming in. Grab them both. Kog'Maw's in. It's 3v3. Nocturne's taking a lot of damage. They've been
Very good
back.
ulti from Janna.
Yeah, great ulti from Janna. Here comes Galio. All gained up on him, but he can take a lot of damage.
Right, unfortunately, that ult would have been really good, but he was the only one there.
Yeah. Hanging out by their tower, which is going to give them the advantage in this team fight. But Galio's pushing out.
Morgana, she used her ult too, right? Yeah. So she's already ulted too, which is why they're all so low.
Yeah. Shyvana's pushing Graves up top, but he's going back. And it looks like Bumblebee is going to hold that off.
Now, blue is up for blue team, so Nocturne could either pick that up. I don't think anyone on this team really needs the mana. So.
Let's see here. Nocturne's grabbing Wraiths, Udyr's grabbing Wolves, Jarvan's coming down, Graves is getting back to his lane, Morgana's going back, probably to buy some more stuff. Looks like they're ahead by 8k, and by they, I mean we give. They've gotten 2 dragons. I don't remember the timer for that. I believe it'll probably come up around, what, 17 or 16?
It was around 17, so
it'll probably be up in 23 minutes.
Right. Now, also because of the just the amount of kills and the fact that they're 8k up, we could go for a Baron already.
And no one's warded it. They do. Bumblebee does have a ward around here, so if they come from the top and don't sneak in right here, like if they get in this area, they're gonna get line of sight on them and know that they're gonna go for a Baron. Looks like Jarvan and Leona are coming up top, which is gonna give free farm for Kog'Maw. So they want to grab.
Okay, they're clearing wards, and are they gonna either steal Wraiths or invade? Okay, so it's just some counter.
Stealing Wraiths. Galio's getting ready to come in. Nocturne's hanging out down here. Here they come. They're just going to grab Wraiths and move back in. Graves and Udyr coming from up top. Looks like Nocturne is waiting for Jaina and Kog'Maw to come in. They might catch Jarvan off position. Galio's coming in. Nocturne did his ult, grabbed him. He did use his banner. Wow, he's moving real fast. And he gets away. Almost caught him off position, but good maneuvering from Jarvan. Looks like they're grouping up. Are we going to see team fight? Yeah, here he comes. Galio ulted. Pulled Jarvan in, pushing him back, which is Morgana's coming in, hourglassing, using her ultimate. Focusing on Kog'Maw. He lives. Graves takes out a turret. Pushing. Oh, nice kill by Nocturne. They're going to grab Leona too. But Graves has already taken down one of their towers and is working on the middle.
So yeah, that was surprising. Like, that Morgana ult was really good.
Absolutely.
And the Galio ult wasn't that good because he only caught one person. But they turned that around and got 2 kills out of it, so that was a really nice one by Bumblebee.
Absolutely.
So, tower-wise, we have top that's down, and that's it, right?
We have top and middle that's down. While that team fight was happening, it was actually a 4v5. Looks like, Jarvan came in, grabbed the Kog'Maw, chases him, but not enough damage to get his revenge.
Nocturne is coming down, but his ult is not up.
Yeah, Dragon is popped. Looks like Udyr's going to grab it. Nocturne knows this is happening. Galio's coming in. Will they catch Udyr off
Jarvan's
position?
pretty low, though. That was probably a bad decision.
Ooh, yep, Jarvan's going to go down. Oh, he got Nocturne, though. Jarvan went down.
Okay, and Leona, nice.
That was a fair trade, but they do prevent WeGive from getting up another dragon, which will probably benefit them in the end. They should hopefully get a dragon soon, but WeGive's persistent and coming back for another one, though they do see it.
So yeah, they're just going for the dragon even though it's warded. They don't have any oracles. They didn't throw a pin board down.
Here comes Galio and Jaina. We got Shyvana coming in from top. Kog'Maw's going to come in. Will they get the steal? Looks like nope. Gonna go back to WeGive, grabbing dragon, getting out of there, free of charge. Yeah, and so that'll come in at the next one will be 31 minutes. Galio's pushing bottom now. Looks like WeGive is grouped up in their jungle. Shyvana's gonna go back to top. Nocturne is grabbing red, and looks like Bumblebees might grab their first tower.
And Galio looks like he's just
he's gonna grab the ult. Jane and Kog'Maw coming in.
Really good ult. Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kog'Maw doing tons of damage.
Oh yeah, once he gets going, Kog'Maw can really take out a team. Looks like Udyr might go down from this. Oh, clutch heal. We got an ult from
ult. Wow, really nice.
Jarvan takes out Kog'Maw though. Pushes them back. Nocturne trying to take care of Graves. We have so much going on this map. Galio goes down.
Did Morgana use her ult? I don't think she did.
I don't believe so. She's she's Q, and no, she's not used her ult.
Because it looked like she was trying to position to get the maximum effect from them. And
Graves takes down Nocturne and a tower.
So that's some great split pushing from Team WeGive.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but also split pushing from Shyvana up top.
Yeah, she's going to do some damage to mid. She took out 2 towers. So we have 3 towers to 2 towers, which is pretty good. Most games we've been casting, one team usually gets a ton of towers, the other team doesn't get any. So at least Bumblebee is getting towers down.
It looks like we got first ward on Baron. So they're going to definitely make sure to start either picking that up or knowing when the other team is going to go for it.
Yeah, WeGive has that ward up right now. Not a lot of wards up for Bumblebee, but they were being counter-warded, and we have a lot of wards deep inside.
We might have our first Baron.
Oh yeah, looks like they're grouping up.
Now Bumblebee has a ward.
Deep
he has a ward up on that top brush, so they saw him coming down, so they know that they're going that way.
Yeah.
But they don't have a ward exactly on Baron, so it's going to either force a team fight or they're going to.
But they are going to catch Jarvan off position. This might be a good engage.
Okay, he backed up.
Wow, he's so
the other one off only picked up with one person.
Graves got Nocturne.
Oh, beautiful ult from
Shyvana, yeah, grabs Leona. Jaina comes in, gets killed by Jarvan. Jarvan is killing left and right.
Yeah, that Morgana ult was perfect. Did tons of damage, and now they're going to steal their blue and have a perfect Baron time.
Absolutely. Here they go.
Completely uncontested Baron.
Who's going to initiate? Looks like it's going to be Udyr.
Jarvan's doing tons of damage, so he's going to steal that Azure right away.
Yeah.
Here he has his Infinity Edge, he has his Phantom Dancer, he picked up some Lifesteal. Udyr has he has that Radowin's finish, he's building some resist, has a little more health and some more armor.
So the next Baron will be at 35. Looks like Bumblebee is back in action. Everyone is up. But WeGive has Baron.
And they just checked it too, which they didn't. I don't. Well, yeah, they don't see anyone on the map yet.
Looks like We Give is up by over 10k now. Still over 10k. Not a massive leading gold as we're used to seeing, but still quite a heavy lead. They have 4 towers down now, with all 3 outer turrets down and 1 inner turret.
See, I would say that decision to put Jarvan and Leona on bottom lane is what's winning them the game.
Oh
right now.
yeah, absolutely.
They shut down Kog'Maw's AD ability so much that he had to buy 3 Doran's Blades just to try to keep up.
So there's a team fight going on. Oh, he just missed his ulti, but Nocturne comes in with his.
They're going to have to back up. That was 2 ultis that were just wasted for bad initiation. Really
grabs
clutch
Galio. Looks like they're going to come down and push bottom.
Stop taking my name. It's definitely going to town. Tons of kills for his team.
Absolutely. Oh, is Shyvana going to be caught off position? It's like, no. She's going to chase off Jarvan, but they're going to grab tower and probably take out this inhib.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely take out this inhib.
And it looks like Jarvan's, yeah, he just pushed bottom, so he's going for the kill. He's just taking tons of damage from the tower. Okay, he's going to have to start to back up, but his team's coming in from the back.
Oh, nice ulti by Shyvana, but she might get caught. Will she get out of here? We got Morgana coming in. She's moving up quickly. The rest of Bumblebee's trying to distract them. She's going to pull out a teleport. Are they going to cover?
Her teleport stopped.
Oh, no. Oh, they got her.
She could have gotten it if the teleport continued. So they saved their tower, but unfortunately they lost another kill on that one. Man, I believe Dragon's going to be up soon too.
Yes, it should be. Looks like minions are pushing. Will they take out this tower?
No, they'll be fine. Grace is coming up, so he'll clean up.
Good chunk of damage, though.
So, okay, we got another needlessly large rod on Morgana, so it looks like she's going to start building her death cap while picking up blue and having Baron buffs. So her ultimate's going to be extremely deadly.
Let's see how much time she has on that, too. It's ready to go. Yeah.
Strangely enough, I'd have to say Jarvan's probably the one doing the most damage on the team. Like, she's getting the stun off, and she's always getting good ultis, so she's getting everyone really low, but then Jarvan's just cleaning up.
Oh, yeah. He's getting kill after kill. Looks like Nocturne's going to grab red again. Galio's coming in. Looks like they're going to push for Dragon once again. Pulling him out, and he's going to go down very quickly.
Yeah, so another free Dragon. And that one should be back up at 37 and 34 seconds.
You got it. Alright, they're coming in bottom. Looks like Jarvan's going to grab... Oh, just missed. Nocturne got out of there. Pushing bottom pretty hard. Shyvana and Galio are up top, so it's a 3v5 right now.
Yeah, that's strange. That did hit Nocturne. I don't know why. Like, oh, he must use his spell shield, and I guess.
Oh yeah, spell shield goes through. Right here, spell shield goes through Jarvan's ult. Wow. Good spell shield. Looks like Galio and Shyvana are gonna backdoor it. They're pushing in.
Unfortunately, this is putting them way too few on the bottom. If they go for a base race, then Team Remade is gonna win this handedly.
Yeah, Nocturne went down. Jarvan's doing so much damage. They're backing up to help, but they took out that tower. Will they defend this?
Yeah, a lot of some super minions there too. So good towers, pretty good ulti, but you know it lowered them. Hopefully, yeah, okay, just barely saved their tower.
Massive team fight. Let's see who comes out on top.
Well,
their Baron ult. Yeah, their Baron ult is up. Or not ult, their Baron ult. Buff.
Yeah, their buff is down.
Pushing hard. Well, looks like they might defend this. Nocturne is up in 4 seconds, so it'll be a 5v5. Looks like they're going to do the right thing and grab this tower while they defend against super minions. But
okay, so yeah, I'd say Bumblebee, like, it's almost like they kind of want minion, like, they want to lose a lot of their towers so they can get free farm. I don't think they want to lose this last tower and that inhibitor, though. That's going to make their base a little too easy to split push. Even now, they still split push problems. But it looks like Team WeMade's going to set up for the next Baron. And unfortunately, Bumblebee can't really answer them because they have to stay in the base.
Yeah. The only thing they can do right now is feed and hopefully defend through Baron. And if they can take it to the very late game, they might get a critical team fight and take this back. But it's 20 to 8 kills, 8 towers to 3, and they're almost over 20k now in gold.
Yeah, it's hard because Kog'Maw does a lot of damage, but he doesn't have a lot of control. And since the other team has so much control, if he ever gets into a position where they can start attacking him, he just gets taken out too quickly. So it's like Galio has to ult and Shyvana has to ult, all for control. And then Nocturne has to go in with his ult and Janna throw him out, but it's not happening. They're always ulting at off times or one at a time, and things are spread out and stuff.
Speedier's gonna push a little bit.
Not to mention,
Jarvan's coming in.
also, team we made in this late game has just a better AoE for all of their abilities.
Oh yeah.
So even though they're already super far ahead anyways, but it's really super snowballed now. I don't see how Bumblebee can really pull this off. They'd have to like steal Baron like at least 2 times, I think, and get really good team
It's
plays.
not impossible, and they do have a nice backdoor setup in case they can pull it off, but it'll be very hard. It'll be very exciting to see it. Now they're going to go for Baron right now.
It's not warded, so it's a free Baron.
There's nothing Bumblebee can do about that, given we give another Baron, another 300 gold. Looks like they're going to push towards mid. Nocturne's stepping out. Galio's stepping out.
They're going to push to take down the middle inhibitor again.
Yep.
And all their lanes are pushed, so even if it's a 5v5, they have a bunch of minions to help them take out those 200 towers.
Yep, there goes middle and him. Looks like they're going to come up and take out this tower. Bumblebee's getting ready to engage, but there we go. Flash ulti. Ulti by Shyvana.
Not enough.
Another ult. Jarvan, Morgana getting the kill. Oh wow, 3 down.
Right. Jarvan didn't even use his ult. See, Morgana and Leona, that ult combination is just so deadly.
Wow, yeah, that is ridiculous. We got good games going down. Looks like we're gonna finish this up. One tower.
Yeah, great match by both people, but we just they took it out.
Yeah, they tried something that's not really common with the Leona Jarvan bottom, and that won the match. That control just shut down Kog'Maw. Great game by Bumblebee and We Give. Congratulations to We Give. We hope to shoutcast for you some more.
Right?
Yep. There we go. Thank you for watching, everyone. That was an excellent match. We will be back at 8 o'clock tonight. Might be around 8:30, so check in around 8. If we're not on, we'll be on soon as we bring you the Karthus Bracket Final with Nip Tip versus Master of the House. After that, at 10:30, we have Any Which Way versus Given's Goons, which is the finals for the Teemo bracket. You can continue to watch us at twitch.tv/powerunderwhelming and follow us on YouTube at youtube.com/D3powerunderwhelming. We want to thank LOL Report and Riot Gaming for giving us this game and this tournament to shoutcast. Hopefully, we'll be giving you more and more matches as we get into the brackets and into the Sweet 16. Congratulations again to We Give. Excellent game, excellent match, really fun to watch. So, until then, we'll see you soon. Have a good one.
Bye.